Previously on The Mundane and the Arcane.
So last time, you guys returned from the dead twins, and you went to Alorum to gather your prizes for your favors for returning Theo's sword to the shrine. Gave you each one of you a respective gift. After that, y'all went back to Zenko's room, and Greenbelt revealed himself to be some form of goblin, and told his tragic backstory. Then y'all proceeded to go downstairs and participate in the end of the festival, which was a giant feast with a sort of magical display going through the life cycles. And Deacon, you told Winston that your favor from Alorum was to heal his age-old wounds from the fire.
Yeah.
So, the feast has been dying down, and you guys make your way back to the Cracked Mug. What would y'all like to do?
The festival finishing feast is finished. I think I must retire and go to bed.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty beat too. I'm gonna go to bed.
Gronk's gonna go to bed as well, but he's taking that last turkey leg with him.
Nobody seems to mind.
Of course they don't.
As you guys come back in, Grenabar has already unlocked the place, and there are a few customers. You make your way back in, go to your respective rooms, and settle in for the night. Everybody give me perception checks.
Gronk got a 21.
21.
14.
Okay. Deep into the night, a few hours past midnight, you're all startled awake by a loud boom that seems to hit the floor underneath you, followed by like a woo! Those guys, those travelers, they're finally leaving. And I could just go back to my guard post and not worry about them anymore.
Is Zenko by a window?
Each of the rooms have windows, yeah.
Okay, she pokes her head out the window and goes, "We can hear you, you know."
You look outside. It doesn't seem like there's anybody out there. It might have been coming from the floor below you.
Gronk's gonna jump up and down on the floor. Like, shut up!
Deke's gonna slink out of his room and kind of go check out what's going on.
All right. As Deke kind of gets to the top of the stairs and looks down, you look into the room. It's probably about a quarter full. A lot of people are sufficiently drunk, but mostly tame. There are a few rowdy customers. And then you look over and you do see Candace, the tiefling guard. Seems like she's being like kind of hushed by some of the patrons who are trying to like, hey, you're being a little too loud. Like, they're not gone just yet. Like, the festival just ended.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna work my way down the stairs and like go over to the. So is she at the bar?
Yeah, she's at the end of the bar right now, talking with a couple of patrons.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go and like grab a mug of ale or something. Like I'm literally gonna order it that way. Hey, Granabar, can I get a mug of ale or something? I just need something to, help me get back to sleep. But I'm gonna say it loud enough for like her to hear.
All right. Let's see if she hears you. She does not. Granabar, sorry about that. I'll try to keep her down. She takes it especially hard. She stresses out about her job.
Yeah, no, I get it. And all of this going on, and then there was like the robbers and then like a ghost. I mean, this shit, This got to be like extra exciting festival as compared to past years.
It's been probably one of the most exciting, as you put it.
Yeah,
and
eventful.
Eventful. That's a better word.
Yeah.
Probably in a decade.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's okay. Yeah, I get it. I just wanted to make sure that that when nobody was fighting down here and, needed some help or anything. But yeah, is it okay if I just take this bug up to my room?
All right, that's fine.
All right,
But
cool.
if you think this one's crazy, you should have heard about the slaughter of 257.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I would not
I'm just kidding. There was no slaughter.
Okay, good, because I would not want to be here for that.
I didn't think you knew the history, so I tried to pull one on you.
Yeah, I do not know the history of this
Enjoy
town.
your drink.
All right, thanks, buddy. Hey, I'll see you in the morning.
No, you won't. I'm a late sleeper.
Okay, well, I'll see somebody in the morning.
There you go.
All right, buddy. You have a good one.
Aye.
And then as I leave, I'm going to kind of walk past Candace and try to make eye contact with her. And if she does not make eye contact with me, then I'm going to just walk right on up to my room.
All right.
Well, as he's coming up to his room, Zenko's softly patting down the stairs to see what's going on. She's kind of wrapped loosely in a cloth because she doesn't want to put on full armor.
Mm-hmm.
And she could use a glass of water as well. Now that she's awake, she's thirsty. So she comes down to ask what's going on.
Okay. First we'll roll to see if Candace makes eye contact.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm just trying to do it in order. She does. She looks at you and says, you're the asshole who doesn't like assholes.
You got it, sister. Hey, you wanna cheers to assholes?
You know it.
Cheers. And I'm gonna throw her a wink and give her a quick pat on the shoulder with my hand, and I'm just gonna go. All right, sugar. I'm gonna go upstairs and head back to bed. You have a good one.
You too. Safe travels.
And then as I pass Zenko, I'm gonna just kind of look at her and go, "Ain't nothing, darling."
All right, Zenko. Sorry, you come downstairs. This is what you see, and then Deke has just passed you, saying it's nothing to worry about.
All right. Well, she comes down and gets a glass of water. Still asks, so what was all that about?
Candace can be a kind of an uptight bitch when she's on duty, and the festival just kind of stressed her out.
Hang on just a moment. Zenko quickly stumbles back up the stairs and comes down with a couple sticks of incense, calming incense wrapped in a cloth.
Mm-hmm.
Walks up to Candace and goes, "Here for your troubles. I'm sorry we've worried you in any way. We mean no harm. We're simply passing through." And then she goes to get water.
Okay. Candace, as you're walking away, is like, "That's right. You were the nice one. The others had daddy issues and stuff." Yeah.
Well, lucky for you, I don't even know my father. Gives her a wink.
All right. Go ahead and give me an insight check.
21.
Okay. As you give her a wink, Candace kind of looks at you and is like, "Hey, so you leaving town tomorrow, or are you sticking around, nice girl?"
Well, I'll be leaving town, but I wouldn't mind stopping by later on.
All right, you just talk to me whenever you're in town, okay, cutie pie?
Of course. She kind of giggles a little, and then and says, "Were you a little more sober, I would offer my bed tonight, but I'll let you sleep it off."
I mean, okay, if that's your decision. And you see she tries to give you a wink, but she just does a very obvious double wink or a blink.
It is now called a double wink.
Zenko's a gentlewoman.
All right, do you make your way back upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, the rest of the night passes uneventfully. They do manage to keep Candace quiet, or she passes out. You're not really sure. Winston does not come back to the room this night.
I don't think so.
All right, you guys wake up the next morning. What would you like to do?
Zenko's going to pack up all her stuff and head down for a quick breakfast.
Yeah, Deke's gonna grab his stuff from the room, and he's gonna grab Winky and on his leash. And when he like gets Winky, he's gonna reach out and give him a little treat and pet him on the head.
All right, go ahead and give me an animal handling check.
Oh, fuck me. Why is it always bad? So it's like a modified 6.
He takes the treat and a little nip, and then just kind of looks at you expectantly, and seems like he wants to get out of this room.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. All right, Winky, let's go on and head down the stairs. Let's go find Daddy real quick. All right, I like you too.
All right, you all make your way downstairs. Gronk as well.
Yeah, Gronk's gonna pack up his stuff and go downstairs for some food.
Okay. You come downstairs. There's actually an additional table set up near the bar now, and it's just got mounds of food left over from the previous night, and that has been kind of like there's a barmaid over there like packaging it up and so that they can store it for later. And easy enough, you guys can get rations, breakfast.
Cool. I'm gonna grab rations / breakfast.
A week's worth of the leftovers is a silver piece.
Cool.
They got the food for free, basically. So.
Yeah, cool. Done.
Cool. Done.
Hey, Zenko, real quick. Before we head out, I wanted to find my daddy and take him over to Alorum.
Sounds wonderful.
We got time. I mean, y'all are welcome to come with me. I just want to find him real quick.
We have plenty of time, my friend.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if we're in a rush. I mean, there's this Raylex guy, and he wants to kill us and shit. So I don't know. I don't know what our timetable really looks like in the broad scheme of things.
That might make things a little more expedient, but I figured while we wait for more clues, we might as well do what we set out to do.
Awesome. Okay, sounds good. Gronk, you gonna come with, or are you gonna stay? I don't know.
No, I guess I'm gonna go.
You gonna
wherever you guys go, I go.
Okay, just checking in. You look sleepy, my man.
Yeah, a little bit.
You didn't sleep so good?
No. Somebody was yelling downstairs. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, that was Candace. She did that. She do that sometimes.
She did that.
She did that. You know me, ding dang old man. She don't gonna wake up on Brady, you know.
Hopefully, she'll be feeling better later in the day. She might not be feeling too good this morning.
Yeah, she's probably feeling it.
All right. As you guys wrap up breakfast, Winston does walk into the main portion of the tavern.
Oh, nice. Hey, Daddy, you just made my job easier today.
As you look at him, he's wearing all new clothing, and he has like a very nice, like long cape that's embroidered in like silk, and like embroidered on the edges in like silver.
Mm-hmm.
His tunic that he's been wearing for a long time has been sewn up and repaired and cleaned, and he just looks probably the nicest you've seen him in years.
Yeah. Ooh wee, Daddy, you looking good. You're looking sharp today.
Thanks, boy. And kind of blushes and looks down a little bit, and then like accidentally moves the hair out of the way of the scars, and then immediately like puts it back. Just wanted to look good for these fine folk.
That sounds excellent, Daddy. Hey, why don't we go ahead and head over to Alorum, and I can introduce you.
Lead the way.
All right, Daddy, let's go.
Oh, they're coming with too. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, they're coming too, Daddy.
Okay.
Yeah, they know Lorem too.
No, they're your buds. They helped you do this. They're fine in my book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're good. They're good people.
I think so.
Gronk looks behind him, doesn't know who they're talking about.
Zenko smiles.
All right, let's go to the Lorem.
Alrighty.
I like how you both drank as if you were fucking cheersing each other.
What you guys don't know is that Matt and I are playing a drinking game.
Oh no. Tell me what's going on.
I don't know. I wish we were actually playing a drinking game.
All right. So you guys make your way to Owlbears. You guys know the way. Doesn't take too long. You get to the outside of his grounds, open the gate, walk along the grass.
Gronk eats the grass.
Again?
Daddy, that's real grass.
That's bizarre.
I know, right?
Yeah, you guys are on I don't know, this is like a rooftop city.
Yeah, that's some next level shit right there, huh?
Yeah. Is this guy like a pretentious dick? Or is he just rich or what?
Definitely a dick.
Yes, all of the probably all of those things. I don't really know. He's a little aloof, but heart of it, I mean, seems like a good guy.
All right. Well,
He seems otherworldly.
Gronk, what does the grass taste like?
Grass.
And Winston just gives Deke a look like, okay.
I didn't try it. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm just taking his word for it.
It's grass. It tastes like grass.
He tried it once, and I guess he wanted to make sure it was still grass.
You never know.
All righty.
You do never know.
Well, shall we give it a knock?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, you do it, boy. You know him.
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay. Shortly after that, Orm opens the door. Ah, you have arrived.
Well, yeah. I mean, you said you would fix up my daddy, and so I brought him to you.
Correct.
That way you could get acquainted, because me and the folk here are gonna go on a little adventure.
Very well.
All right. Is it okay if I leave him with you? Can he stay with you, or do you want him to? I don't know what your plans are, where he's going to be staying.
I shall discuss the details inside with him. I was just merely stating a fact that you had arrived.
Oh yeah.
No, that is fine.
Okay.
If
All right. Cool. Is there
Gronk's gonna lean in and be like, "See, I told you he's kind of a dick."
Let me get a perception check. That is another one of your bad jokes.
Yeah, it's a bad joke. Hey, Alorum, while we're out, like adventuring or anything, is there anything that you need while we're out? Something we could bring you?
Nothing comes to mind, but if something comes up, I shall let you know.
Yeah, like I figure you could just, like send us some sort of word or something if we're out, and you just kind of will know where we are. You get keeping tabs on us.
I have the means to do so, yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, if we are out and we're doing something, you could, like, I don't know, send like a talking raven or something. I don't know what you can do. I'm just coming up with ideas, because that would be awesome.
Okay. I do not prefer prolonged conversations. If Winston would like to come inside, we can discuss the details, and yes, I will let you know if I need anything. I have my ways.
Excellent. All right. I'm gonna look at the other two, at Zenko and Gronk, real quick. Just kind of glance at them, then I'm looking at Winston, and put my hands on either side of his shoulders, and then pull him in for a hug.
All right, boy. Right, he's an odd one, but look, you just do right, all right? You do good in this world.
I'll do what you taught me, Daddy.
Absolutely.
And you get better.
I hope so.
All right. When I come back, I want to see that new skin.
Me too.
All right. Love you, Daddy. Yeah, you
Love
have
you
fun.
too.
You have fun with the lorem.
I doubt it.
It's something. It is something to pass the time. Bye.
All right. And as you guys are turning around and Alorum's shutting the door, you just hear him say, right as the door's about to shut, he says, "May your light expose the shadows." And then he shuts the door.
Zenko wipes a tear from her cheek from the previous display.
All right. You guys are, for a third time, standing outside of Alorum's door. What would you like to do?
Shall we get going then?
Yeah. Let's get going.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. We're heading. Zenko opens up the map and plots out the course, and she starts walking and just the gestures for the others to follow.
Yeah, I'm going. So
Yep, Gronk's following.
like I'm like right behind you. I'll probably just fall in step next to you.
Nut to butt.
Yeah, nut to butt. No, I will just walk next to you. It makes the
Sorry.
most sense for Deke to just like immediately just walk up to your left side and like walk over there.
I brought back my boot camp days.
All right.
Also, I've got Winky with me on a leash.
Yay.
All right. As you guys are heading out of town, it's a little similar to leaving town during a holiday, like after the holiday's over. From
A lot of traffic.
Yes, there's a lot of foot traffic going on. As you get close to the eastern gate of town, you notice that as you're getting closer to the gate, there's like a backlog of people trying to get out. There's carts, some fully laden with goods, some completely empty, depending on what people came to town for in the festival. You do turn, looking around, it's all walks of life, all different people, but they're all forced to wait in this long, wide lane.
I'm gonna tap a guy in a cart. He's like driving a cart. Hey, buddy.
Oi.
Hey, so is there like a commercial lane and then like, just a visitor lane, like non-commercial, like a personal use?
I don't think so. It's mainly that the guards just have to do a quick scan, make sure, everything's on board, everything's up to par.
Okay.
They move pretty quick. They're kind of tired of us.
Okay. I mean, it seems like it's moving pretty slow.
Aye, another 15 minutes or so.
15 minutes ain't so bad.
Aye.
I've waited longer.
Me too.
Nice. All right, and then I'm gonna like disengage from this conversation with this guy. I'm gonna turn to everybody like, all right, so this guy said like 15 minutes, and we should be out of here. Y'all want to wait? Y'all want to go somewhere else? Y'all want to try to find? I figure if we just keep going from gate to gate, every gate's gonna look like this.
Let's just
Yeah,
wait
most likely.
here. Should be okay.
I mean, maybe there's like some sort of crack in the wall or something, some sort of hole we can squeeze through, and we don't have to deal with it. But I'll tell you what, I'll just keep my eyes open for something like that.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
So I want to look and see if there's maybe like a hole in the crack or something that we can just get through.
A hole in the
A
crack.
hole in the crack.
All
Hole
right.
in the crack and the crack in the wall and the wall and the log in the bottom of the sea.
Give
I
me a
was gonna
perception
say,
check to
that's
see
what
if you
they
see
call
any
your
of those.
All right. No, I don't. I got a 1.
Ooh.
Crit fail. This dice is going over here now.
I think Gronk's gonna scan the wall too.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
No, that's a 7.
You're kind of located in the middle of the crowd. You're looking around. You're trying to get up here and look at the wall, and nothing. Too many heads, too many bodies, too many carts. Can't get a good look.
Mhm.
All right, so about 15 minutes later go by, and just as you're coming up to the guards that are kind of scanning through everybody's goods. You see why maybe this is taking a little bit longer than expected, as you see a very hungover Candace at the gate, just like sticking a stick into people's pouches and like looking, and just every few people that go by, you see her like kind of recompose herself or just compose herself.
Yeah.
And
Aww.
just almost like dry heave a couple times. And as you guys approach, she just looks at you three. Just go. And like doesn't even bother checking your stuff and lets you go through.
Gronk just walks.
Hey, see you next time, asshole. Wink.
And as she thinks about an actual asshole, she...
Don't worry, you didn't sleep with that one.
See you next time.
We'll be back.
Butt face.
I got a butt face now. You thinking about that?
That one's funnier. Ooh, laughing's bad.
Laughing's always good.
Would you like a drink of water?
I've got one over here, thanks. Just can't
All
make
right.
it too obvious.
We'll see you soon.
Gronk stops like 50 yards away, turns around, wonders where the fuck everybody is.
I guess we should catch up to Gronk.
All right, you guys get to the bottom of this like 40-foot wide ramp that leads down from the city down to actual physical dirt. And you see the path. It's a large, well-traveled path to the east that follows the river into a country that I don't believe any of you have ever been to. And as you look up ahead, you see off in the distance, probably about 10 miles away, it looks like a forest starts, and you have no idea where it ends.
Neat. Adventure time.
All right.
Come on, grab your friends.
All right, so as you guys begin walking down the path, for a little while, it's almost as crowded as it was back in town up at the gate. But there's more breathing room as people kind of spread out, and the people not on carts are kind of walking on the more normal, like just the grass, and staying near the path but not on it. As you pass by some homesteads and branching paths, one that leads north to the northern route. Seems like some people caught on to your idea of maybe going to another gate, and they're just kind of taking the long way to get there. After about an hour, it's just people gradually distance themselves into their own groups. And you see, people probably about 15 minutes ahead of you on carts and drawn by horses. Behind you, some people that have kids or elderly that are walking a little slower.
So, is there like a passing cart that is going the same direction as us?
This is, as of this far, there aren't any major, it seems like trade routes that branch off of this main path. Similar to when you came down the Burning Rush, the entire time you were coming south, there was like a trade route next to the river, not too far off the bank. It's something similar to that. It seems like something similar here as this river winds eastward. So it seems to be like the main travel route. So most of the people seem to be sticking to this road.
Okay, so they are going our direction.
Yes.
Okay. Gronk's going to approach one of the carts and walk by it.
Okay.
As much as he can, and ask them if they're willing to take on 3 passengers for a little currency.
Oi! What? What do you want?
Hey, so there's only 3 of us.
Huh?
We're going the same way. Can we hop on your cart and kind of rest our legs a little bit? I'll pay you. if that makes a difference.
All right, how much you pay me?
Guess a gold apiece.
Fine. Hop on in.
All right. Gronk's gonna turn to the other two and say, "Hey guys, I got us a ride."
Good work, good work, Gronk.
Well done.
You did good.
All right. So she pulls her cart to a very slow walk. She doesn't actually completely stop. She's just looking at the group. Y'all hopping in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gronk hops in for sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop in too.
Zenko climbs in as well.
All right, cutie, where's the money?
Gronk takes out this pouch and like gets 3 gold pieces and gives it to her.
Huh?
Thanks.
So I guess since we're gonna be riding together, what's your name?
Hilda.
Hilda.
Yep.
All right. I'm Gronk.
Nice to meet you.
That's Zenko, and that's Deacon.
All right. I'm going to
Nice to
call
meet
you
you.
guys money.
I like it.
Okay. All right. That's
Hey Hilda, guess what?
What?
We met this one guy. His name was Darren.
Sounds handsome. Not as handsome as you, but handsome.
I've never heard of a Darren before, and I love it.
Never heard of a Gronk before. I could get into it. Or it could get into me.
I'm just staring. Like Deacon is just staring at Zenko with his mouth wide open.
Zenko's
Just-
trying not to bust out laughing. Like you could, she's covering her mouth and shaking, and her shoulders are shaking, and her eyes are watering.
Like Gronk has no idea what to say. He is
She's
really uncomfortable.
I mean, she's might be a cougar.
Sounds like she is.
Mr. Moneybags over here dropping 3 gold.
A cougar or a turkey vulture?
It's hard to tell. All right. As your travel continues on for a few more hours on this cart.
My turn.
What is happening here?
Gronk, in your mind, you hear this. Lady Katasha sends her regards. Your mother was worried after the blue lights. Family is well. Sis got a job. Katasha is crushing it. Reply.
Gronk immediately just starts laughing.
What do you do?
I guess like this is the first time that he's had like a message sent to him, right?
Yes.
So he is like baffled.
All right.
He doesn't know like how to react other than to just laugh at his sister crushing it.
All right. I guess the time of the spell runs out, and your reply was a laugh.
Yeah, for sure. Because he doesn't understand that he can send one back.
The last word of the message was reply.
Yeah, but he doesn't know how.
Okay, I was just checking. Okay. Another message does not follow.
Good. I don't want to hear about my sister crushing it.
Alrighty. As you guys continue your route, it's starting to get a little bit darker. Probably about, well, not darker. We'll say right around 5 o'clock. Zenko, you notice that it's probably around this point you should start heading more south off the road. And you remember that the shrine is located in the forest, so staying on the road won't get you there.
She gets gets herself out of the trance of the ride and says, "Well, I think we better head off here. Thank you, ma'am, for your ride."
Thanks. Anytime. Anytime you want to pay me.
I mean,
Safe travels. We
we'll
might even pay you extra. A little bit of Gronky.
No thanks.
She
I am-
nudges Gronk in the ribs with her.
I'm very
elbow.
uncomfortable. I'm just gonna get off the cart now, please. Deke just jumps off the cart, whether it's stopped yet or not. He just jumps off the cart,
Okay.
lands on his feet, and just starts and just kind of just waits there for everybody.
Yeah, Gronk gets off the cart.
All right. As you guys.
So how long were we traveling for? Because I do want to say that Gronk probably would bring out the book and start reading it.
On the cart itself, probably about 5 or 6 hours.
Okay, so he would have enough time to really like dive into the book.
Yes.
All right, cool. I would assume that he would probably come up to some passage on like sending message or something like that.
It is one of the arcane spells written in the tome, one of the tomes, yes.
Okay. So then he realizes now that he fucked up and did not reply to a message that was sent specifically for him.
All right. As you're looking at the tree line, you currently don't see any like footpath going into the trees. But if you'd like to just start cracking into it, by all means, or you can keep traveling along the route looking for a footpath in.
Hey guys, where do you want to go at this point?
I mean, if we just wander into the woods, we're gonna get lost. That's how that works. We need to find some sort of like deer path or something that is going in the direction that we are supposed to be going, and maybe follow that. Or, I mean, if we go in past the tree line, at least stay to where we can see the tree line, the edge, so that we're not just wandering around lost in there.
That makes sense.
Tis a wise idea.
So we don't see any like
Not currently.
not obvious trails or anything. But
Not currently. Like in the spot where you hopped off the cart, you don't.
okay, can I kind of look around to see if there are any like small trails that I could see like somebody kind of making their own path?
Give me a survival check.
No, that's a 5.
Okay.
Zenko's gonna approach the tree line and peer around, checking for any sort of tracks.
All right. Go ahead and give me. Go ahead and give me a survival check as well.
21.
All right. After about 20 minutes or so, as you kind of walk into the tree line, still keeping a little bit of an eye on the road, you do find a deer path that seems to lead deeper into the woods.
I found a path of deer. Let's do this.
Good eye, Zenko. Let's go that way.
I don't think they're called a path.
Yeah, it's a deer path.
It's a deer path.
Oh, I thought you meant like a group of deer.
They're just called deer. All right, let's go.
All right.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no. All right. As you guys continue on, you follow this deer path for probably about another 2 hours or so before dusk starts to really set in. Would you guys like to set up camp? Or are you guys going to keep pushing? Or what would you like to do?
I think camp would be a wonderful idea because the
Yes.
last time we said, sure, let's keep going, we got exhaustion.
I mean, it didn't really affect us then, but
No,
yeah.
but it could have.
Probably affect us now though.
Yeah, you do know that
So,
it's
yeah,
supposed to
I
be
would-
like a 3-day trip. So.
Yeah.
Let's set us camp, everyone.
I got the wood. Gronk
right.
like goes in and gets all the firewood,
All right, I'm gonna.
and he's obviously gonna like carve his name into some trees.
All right.
I'm gonna. I guess while y'all get the fire started, I'm gonna kind of scout the area, if that's cool with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm going to scout the area, just kind of make sure that we are in a safe place while they get camp ready.
Go ahead and give me a survival check.
11.
As you go through, you don't find anything that looks dangerous. It doesn't look like a well-traveled path. Like it might have been an old hunting trail way back in the day, or it might just be this is the easiest path that had the fewest like bits of underbrush. You don't find anything dangerous. You do happen upon a small creek.
Neat. All right. Well, can I smell the water? I want to like investigate it to see if it's clean and good to drink.
It's not a swift flowing creek. It's not stagnant,
but it is moving.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Probably don't want to drink this.
You could probably boil it or something.
That's fair.
Gronk hears him say, "You don't want to drink this," and says, "I got some water," and then pulls out his pack and hands it over to Deacon.
I'm good. I'm not going to drink that either. I don't know anything about that water.
Oh, it's delicious. And then Gronk sips it.
And you know what? I'll just grab some of this in a pot and we can boil it and put it in our canteens and stuff. You know, maybe fix up a stew with some of our rations.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
All right, are you guys settling in for the night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take, if y'all wouldn't mind, I'll go ahead and take first watch. I'm kind of amped from the trip, all that sitting and laying around in that wagon.
Oh, sounds good. I'll take second.
All right. Gronk?
I'll bring up the rear, I guess.
Yep, you'll take third.
Yeah.
All right. Zenko, I'll wake you up in a few.
Thank you very much. Zenko just zonks out.
All right.
All right, so I'm on watch.
Gronk's going to read a little bit more of the book before he passes out.
Okay. Did you guys set a fire? I mean, I guess
Yeah.
you boil water. So, yeah. Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
That would be a 25.
Really?
Yes.
Most of your shift goes without any real event happening. As it starts to come to a close, you hear this giant, like, ooh, ooh.
Is Lorem pretending to be an owl?
And it's, I mean, it sounds distant, but
It's the worst. All right, I'm going to tell Zenko about it when I wake her up.
okay.
Hey, Zenko, there was like a ooh off in the distance. I don't know what it is, but it was definitely. Look, I know it sounds funny, but it was a weird noise, and I heard it. But I thought that I should alert you to it before I, lay down for a slumber.
I will pay extra special attention. Thank you.
All right,
Sleep
now
well, my friend.
Now it's your turn. So I did the sound for you. What do you think it's gonna sound like?
Woo!
Yeah, but there's two of them.
Woo!
That's perfect. That's exactly what it sounded like to me. All right, if you hear that noise, just kind of keep an eye out. It might be something creeping up on us. Who knows? It could be just a big old hoot owl. Who knows? But
Zenko can't fucking breathe right now. But she gets her composure, nods. Yes, I got it.
I'm just gonna go and plop down on my pack, and not gonna climb in my bedroll, but just like laying on top of like mostly on the ground with my head like propped up on my pack.
Zenko, go ahead and give me a perception check for your shift.
7.
Looking around, trying to listen for this giant owl or this ghost, or you're not really sure what noise Deacon was trying to tell you. even though he mimicked it perfectly. You do notice above you in the trees somewhere, there's a crow that's just watching you. And then it flits off. And then right after that, a spider just appears up in the trees. And it's got this white and blue body that's just looking down at you. And then it skitters off.
Well, that's interesting.
Other than that, the rest of your shift goes by uneventfully. As Gronk begins his shift, would you give me a perception check, please?
That is a 10.
A 10. Okay. About halfway through your shift, you hear something crashing through the forest nearby.
I immediately pull my sword out.
Okay. And coming towards you, it's just ahead of this crashing noise is a light like... And right up into the campfire, there's this deer looking at you, and it looks terrified. And then it bolts past the fire out back into the forest.
I immediately turn from where it came from to see what the fuck is chasing it.
And coming up right behind it is a large, giant bear-shaped bird-like figure. It's like a bear with a bird face covered in feathers. Comes up and just...
I fucking swing at it.
I just fucking wish that everyone at home could see the look on Jared's fucking face right now.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
All right, go ahead and roll initiative.
I mean, are we still asleep?
No, that woke you up.
Okay, so we all roll initiative.
Rolling
Okay.
initiative.
I mean, I did say that I swung at it already.
Yeah.
So do I get an attack of opportunity?
Sure. I'll say this time.
Yeah, I do. Oh, yeah, that's a natural 19 plus what, strength? So plus 7?
Plus 5.
No, plus...
That's proficiency.
Okay. So plus 5. So 24.
24. Oh, sorry, that was your hit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, plus 7.
Okay. So then 26.
You do hit. This giant purplish pink owlbear looking thing.
Is it an owlbear?
Yes, it is.
Is this something that Deke would know?
Currently, no.
No, but would I know what an owlbear is?
You can check once you get kind of up and about.
Okay.
So Gronk hits for 10 points.
10 points of damage. Okay. And for initiative,
Deke has a 17.
Gronk has an 11.
Zenko,
5.
starting at the top, it is the owlbear's turn.
Uh-oh.
It's going to turn on the weird creature in front of it that just stabbed it with a pointy thing.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it will not connect. As its beak comes out towards you, it tries to take a bite out of your shoulder, and then it comes around with its claws trying to strike at you after that. That is a 20 to hit.
No, you miss.
Oh, darn. So 12 damage.
Ouch.
Slashes across your chest. All right, coming up next, Deacon.
I am going to cast Fairy Fire on the owlbear. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Your choice. It's green. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw, which is a 14 save.
Looks like an 11, so it fails. So it is covered in your sparkle dust.
My green light.
Your green light.
For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it. And the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible.
Alrighty. Following that up is Winky.
Oh, hell yeah. I don't have any stats on Winky.
I do.
Okay, cool.
Winky, sensing this giant monster, runs up to it and tries to take a bite. Does not connect, unfortunately. And then immediately blips out of existence and moves about 20 feet away from it.
Nice.
All right. That brings us to Gronk.
Gronk is going to swing his longsword again and aim for the throat.
All right, go for it.
Okay, that is a 17.
17 does hit.
13 damage.
All right, as your blade comes swiping across, it nearly like slices through its throat, manages to just catch the upper part of the sternum, and it roars back at you. That brings us up to Zenko.
All right. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
All right, go for it.
A modified 23.
That definitely hits. Roll that damage.
That's 15 points of damage.
All right.
Also, I want to remind you guys that you do have advantage on your attacks.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll that again, just to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess to see if you
Crit.
Yeah, I would have gotten 16 at disadvantage.
All right, and mixing in with Deacon's fairy fire glow, there's also now kind of this warm greenish yellow light that seems to be emanating around it that's blending in with the fairy fire.
Gronk is confused.
Everybody give me a perception check.
17.
Gronk has 16.
The crit failed.
All right. Off towards where the deer ran, there you hear another woo, and then it's a shrieking sound, and you hear this just very faintly this.
Damn.
And then that brings us back to the top of the order. That is the owlbear. All right, and the owlbear. It's still going after the guy slicing in front of him. Again, natural 5 on the bite. Comes across, just trying to snatch at the blade. Just trying to bite down on it. Again, coming back with those claws and almost the same pattern as before. And does a 15 hit you?
It does.
All right. You almost dodge out of the way this time, but unfortunately that claw just managed to swipe towards your chest for 17 points of damage.
Holy fuck. All right. Cool.
All right, that brings us...
I am looking real bad, guys.
Oh,
Got you.
no.
Deacon, you are up.
I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on the owlbear.
Okay.
And I'm just going to be like, you big old dummy, you don't know if you're an owl or a bear. You're like an owlbear, you big dummy. You smell like dookie.
Okay.
Make it feel real bad about itself.
All right. And it has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw, which is a 14.
16 plus 1, so 6.
Oh.
So it saves, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a bummer. That's fine. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast, what is it? Healing Word, level 2 on Gronk. I'm going to go, get well soon.
All right, roll your heal.
And that's 2d4 plus 4. So that is 8.
8 hit points back to you, Gronk. All righty.
Woohoo.
Off in the distance, you do hear what sounds like a second owlbear just and seems to be tearing into something. Then Blinky.
It's Winky.
Oh, Winky, sorry. All right. Getting his teleport back does the same thing. Rushes in to try and bite the owlbear. Unfortunately, fails again. Teleports on the other side this time. That blue and white spider rushes out of the brush and tries to sting the owlbear. Unfortunately misses.
Oh.
Use a different dice.
Well, that's interesting.
And then it seems to disappear.
What the fuck is going on?
I think I have a friend.
Gronk, you are up.
Gronk is going to move back 30 feet.
Okay, are you taking the disengage action? Or are you just... It'll get an attack of opportunity if you just move.
Shit. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to swing at it again with the longsword.
Advantage.
Ooh, that's good. That is 18 plus 7. So
That definitely hits.
dumb. 8.
8 points of damage.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty messed up.
Yeah, so am I.
All right, that brings us to Zenko.
Zenko's going to cast Inflict Wounds on the... I almost said bugbear. The owlbear.
All right, that does put you in melee range. You do have to touch it, just so you know.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to touch it.
All right, give me an attack roll.
21.
And go ahead and do it with advantage, just in case. Gronk, after your attack,
No, just 21.
the goldish green light dissipated, and it's just the fairy fire.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage. Sorry.
That's 3d10. 13.
13. Okay. Zenko, go ahead and claim your kill. How do you kill this thing?
Hell yeah.
I just walk up. Zenko boldly walks up to this owlbear and gently pokes its chest with her index finger,
All right.
and then steps back and extends her middle finger.
Very classy, Zenko.
All right. As you approach this owlbear, it seems like it's starting to rear back, like it's about to just maul you. And you just poke it in the chest and mutter your divine incantation. And you hear this awful, terrible scream as blood just squirts out of its eyes and explodes. And you see, like, throughout its body, through different, like, pores, blood, like, squirts out, like, Tarantino style almost. And you just hear this awful...
Zenko looks at the boys and goes, and this is why you don't fuck with the Zenko.
Gronk looks over, obviously covered in blood now.
Are we still in initiative or no?
You are.
You got
Okay.
red on you.
You got red on you. All right.
Paint the Gronk red.
So, whose turn is it?
Coming around back to the top, but now it is Deacon's turn.
All right. So the direction. Let me see what my range is on this. Okay. How far away do you think this thing would be? The other one.
Probably about 60 feet.
Nice, because I can cast Fairy Fire 60 feet.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast Fairy Fire over there, and it's got to beat a 14.
Okay.
It's Dex.
A natural 17 plus 1.
Oh, fuck.
18. That brings us to the second owlbear as it comes charging into the camp, hearing the death scream of its mate.
Oh, wait, I still got a bonus action,
Oh,
right?
yes. Sorry. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Oh, we killed its girlfriend.
I'm going to look over at Gronk, and I'm going to cast Healing Word at a first level, and I'm going to go, get well soon.
You cannot cast 2 spells higher, like with spell levels, in the same round.
Oh, dunk. I thought it was, since it was a bonus action, I could always cast it.
You can do a cantrip and a leveled spell on the same turn.
Oh.
I was unaware of that.
Yes, it is a very small block in the player's handbook that says it, but it does explain that rule about spell casting.
No, it's fine. It never happened.
Okay. All right, and then that brings us to the second owlbear. It's going to rush in, and Zenko. It comes rushing up to you, and just seeing its mate, you see this animalistic rage go into it, and it looks like it's about to bear down on you. Unfortunately,
Owlbear down on you.
Hey.
Hey.
All right, that's gonna bring us to Gronk.
Gronk is going to try something new.
Okay.
He sees this owlbear rushing in, and since he's been reading his book, he found something very interesting, and he is going to cast Magic Missile.
All right, go for it. First spell casting.
Yeah. Okay, so it's an automatic hit, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
It's a 1d4 plus 1.
It's only 1d4 plus 1. It's not 3d4 plus 1.
There's 3 missiles each. You can direct them to different targets,
Yes.
but you currently only have 1, so it would be 3d4 plus 3.
3d4 plus 3. So
Yes.
plus 1 to each one, right? Not
Yes.
plus
Right.
3 to each one.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, 11.
All right.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. All right.
I did something, guys. It was really cool.
Unfortunately, Winky is out of range and can't use his reserve attack. Zenko, you're up.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame. It needs a 13 or higher dex saving throw.
Okay. 11 plus 1, that is a 12.
Finally get to hit someone with Sacred Flame since my episode 0.
All right, roll that damage.
And that's 7.
7 points of damage. Not bad at all. All right, that brings us back to the top of the round. Deacon.
How close am I to this?
About 15 feet.
And who's in Zenko's closest to it?
Correct.
But it didn't. Oh no, he shot magic missile. That's right.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna pull out my rapier and run in and just like ram it real good.
Go for it.
All right. I don't know hit.
Okay. What'd you
I
roll?
don't even have to look at the modifiers. I don't hit. I rolled a natural 4.
All right.
I mean, it would be a 4 plus what?
Dex plus.
It would be
proficiency?
plus 6.
Yeah.
So it would be a 10. Does 10 hit?
Does not, unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So now I'm just up in this thing's business.
As you kind of make a stab for its chest, it just kind of barely seems to graze its side, swinging a little bit wide.
Shit, new sword. Who dis?
All right. The spider appears up on top of the owlbear and just tries to sink its fangs into it. Does 9 points of piercing damage. And it has to make a Constitution saving throw, which it makes. And then Winky runs in, tries to take a bite at it, which it does succeed finally.
Good job, Winky.
Yay.
Winky pulling his weight finally.
Oh, he's so cute. He didn't have any weight to pull.
7 points of damage. And then Winky managed to get his teleport back again, so he teleports away.
Good job, Winky. I love you.
The owlbear is going to try and take a bite at Zenko. Yeah, does a 17 hit you, Zenko?
Yeah.
All right. You take 9 points of piercing damage. And then
Owie.
with its claw, it tries to snatch at the spider on its back. Spider's looking not good.
You knew.
All right, that brings us back to Gronk. It's your up.
Gronk is. So this is interesting. I had an idea, but if the spider is helping us and it's on its back right now, I don't necessarily want to do what I was thinking. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to do it. Why not? Gronk has another spell that he has read about in this book. Is called Ray of Sickness, and he's going to cast that.
All right.
So a ray of sickening greenish energy lashes out toward a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 poison damage and must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it also is poisoned until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
No, that does not work.
What'd you roll?
Well, I rolled a 2 plus 3.
That was
which
your
is
high
a
roll, was it
5.
2?
Yes.
Oh, nice. All right. Unfortunately, your beam shoots wide.
He's new at this.
Yeah, and it kind of hits a tree, and you almost see the leaves just dry up a little bit. Okay, that brings us to Zenko.
All right. I'm just going to cast Guiding Bolt at it again.
Go for it.
Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Yes. 8 points of damage.
And now the next attack on this does have advantage. It is looking messed up severely. It's got blood kind of oozing from several different wounds. It is now covered in this kind of naturey glowing light. Deacon, you are up.
Deke's in this thing's business, so he's gonna just run it through with his rapier again.
All right, you have advantage. Give it a swing.
14?
14 hits.
Yeah!
Roll damage.
I'm putting this one to the side now. Might be time to use another dice. And that is 1d8 plus 4. 6.
6 points of damage. You slash into it. The blade cuts deep into its gut. It looks like it's on death's door.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on Gronk. And I'm going to be like, how I give him inspiration is I'm gonna go, you got it, man. You can kill it. It's got one more HP or whatever that means. You got it. I believe in you.
Thanks, buddy.
I like the Bardic Inspiration. I cast it by being a motivational speaker.
The spider kind of messed up, just disappears off of its back. Winky, not getting his teleport back, is going to hold his attack in case the owlbear comes in range. The owlbear coming down on Zenko, and we'll say the bite on Zenko and the claws on the impetuous half-elf that just stabbed it. 25 hits you, Zenko, I'm assuming?
Oh my god, yeah. That's like a little more than double what is needed.
7 points of damage as it bites down on you.
This is great because I am down.
Oh, really?
I have to do death saves now.
Has it done that much damage to you?
Yeah. It did 6 points of damage out of 15, and then it did 7 out of 6. I mean, 9 points of damage, my bad.
Okay. The claws come down on to
Bring it.
Deacon.
Oh, I brought it.
Yep.
Yeah. Was it an 18?
Yeah, natural 18.
Oh, how many is that?
Looks like it's up to me.
20 points of damage.
I'm up.
All right. Gronk, you are up. It is your turn.
Gronk is going to get real fucking pissed that Zenko's down, and he is going to just fucking rush this thing.
All right, go for it.
Just long sword out in front of him.
Don't forget you have Bardic Inspiration.
Yep.
That is a natural fucking 20.
Oh,
Nice.
shit. Roll that damage. 14 points of damage. Go ahead and claim your kill. How do you kill this thing?
Yeah, no, he's super fucking pissed off right now. So he is just going to hack the shit out of it. So he's going to first plunge his longsword into where he assumes his heart is, and then just stab it a bunch of times just to make sure it's dead.
All right. As you just gorily just repeat stab into the chest of this monster, and it just slumps over. It just and it falls to the ground. That brings us to Zenko. Go ahead and give me a D20 roll. You're not adding anything to it. Just tell me what it is.
19.
All right. That is one successful death saving throw. We're effectively out of combat. Is anybody doing anything?
I'm going to go over to her and put my hand on her and go, get well soon. And that's a second level.
Okay.
So that's 2D4
plus 4.
That's right.
What you said earlier.
Yeah. That is 10.
Woo!
All right. And as Zenko, as you just unconscious, barely fading, in and out, you hear, "Get well soon."
Oh.
And you're just like, "I must come back." And you rise up with 10 hit points.
In the meantime, Gronk is still going to town on this owlbear, but now he has taken out his knife and he is carving his name into it.
All right. That's one way to claim your kill.
Zenko kind of sits up and rubs her eyes and her head and looks up at Deacon. Thank you.
I got you, girl. I ain't going to let you go.
All right. And as these two large monstrosities have been felled that have attacked your camp, we're going to leave it there for tonight.
Nice. Thanks for listening to The Mundane and the Arcane. Please remember to help us out by leaving a review on your favorite podcast app of choice. Also, remember to follow us on all social media platforms by following @TMaTAcast.
See you TMaTA.
Have you ever wondered what two Aussie dads
Really inappropriate ones.
would tell you if you asked them questions like,
What if my kids catch me having special cuddles?
"Ugh, awkward turtle"?
Or is it okay to hide in the toilet and play games on my phone?
Well, it better be.
Maybe you want to hear our unique reviews of movies, beers, video games, etc.
How about some cheeseburger spring rolls?
Sure. If some or any of that tickles your fancy, then check out the Dad Zone on the Forge Audio Network.
What do you do?
Forge Audio.
Dream it.
Build it.
Share it.